What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. Alright, so this is what we have right here. This is Invest 92E. Let's go ahead and pull up the satellite to show you guys real quickly. There's an area of thunderstorms right here that is developing that is expected to become another tropical system in the eastern Pacific as it moves through. The models are pretty split on where it's going to go after 48 hours, so we're going to go through all of this. So first, we need to go look at this. We have an 80% chance of development in the next 5 days and a 30% chance of development in the next 48 hours. So this is what they're saying. A broad low-pressure area located a couple hundred miles south of the southern coast of Mexico is producing disorganized shower activity. Environmental conditions are expected to be conducive for gradual development of the system, and a tropical depression, is likely to form during the early or middle part of next week while the system meanders off the southwestern coast of Mexico. Like I said, we have a 30% chance in 2 days and an 80% in 5. This is the current storm information we have right here. Its current location is 13.8 degrees north, 96.1 degrees west, maximum winds is 20 knots, or about 25 miles per hour, which is the minimum for these invests to really get need, honestly. Pressure is 1,008, and the radius of maximum winds is 90 nautical miles. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tracks, and then we'll go to the intensity. The tracks models are kind of all over the place right now. Some of them have it making landfall in parts of southern Mexico. Others have it informing more to the west and then making landfall. Right now it's too early to really tell what's going to happen. So I will continue to update you guys as the situation develops. Although we do have a plurality of models that agree that this is the more likely scenario as it and then cross into the Pacific Ocean to more cooler waters and gradually weaken from there. The intensity, we also have some disagreement. While quite a few models have this as a tropical storm, and we have one model that has it going up to potentially hurricane strength right here. So a good chunk of the models that keep this as a tropical depression. So but like we said, this is the first advisory we had. Hurricane Agatha was something similar to this, but we cannot discount the threat of this potentially happening. So yeah, this is the situation. We have basically the models that are all over the place right now. So for me, it is too early for me to really say how strong this thing's going to get, because this thing isn't even a tropical depression yet. This is just an invest. And we have the satellite imagery right here for you guys, just to show you what's been going on. So that's basically the situation when it comes to Invest 92E. We also have some more news. We're going to go ahead and pull up the GFS model just to explain this to you guys. This is one of the latest runs that we have. We have a later run that's starting to trickle in now. But yeah, basically the GFS now has this thing kind of developing and intensifying and potentially strengthening into a hurricane, which is not out of the question, but right now we have other models depicting other scenarios, so right now it's too early to really say how strong this thing's really going to get. But we do have some other news. The tropical system that was expected to develop in the Caribbean, it's not going to happen. The latest model guidance now continues the trend of it not happening, so some good news for you guys. So we're probably gonna have to wait a month or so until we have another opportunity for something to pop off in the Caribbean, if we gotta be honest. So yeah, I'm sorry for jumping the gun so early. It was just what the models were reporting, so I was just wanting to talk about that. Let's go ahead and talk about the global sea temperatures and the wind shear, because this is going to be very important for this thing to develop. Right now, this invest is in water temperatures that are 28 to 30 degrees Celsius, which is around 82.5 to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. More than enough fuel for this thing to develop. And then we have the deep layer shear. Deep layer shear, if you can look right here, it's not the best where it is right now. It's not terrible either. So there's a decent chance this thing ending up to developing. We just need to wait for the wind shear to calm down a bit before it starts to develop and start to gain some more steam. So that's essentially the situation we have right here. Let's go ahead and look at the satellite one last time just to give you an idea on what's going on. So we are looking at a potential hurricane and a potential tropical storm. We're going to have to keep an eye on it. There's a lot of models depicting a lot of different reasons. But the good news is we now have an invest on this, and now we can really tag it. So with that being said, that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps me out and helps me make more videos like these. We are closing in on 700 subscribers, so be sure to hit the red subscribe button. It is much appreciated. But with that being said, guys, have a wonderful day. Stay safe.